Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Deemax coming at you with another video. And I was thinking to myself, what could I do for my people to help them play better? And this is what I come up with: 15 tips to make your 2K game better. Number one, make sure when you're building your player, you will be able to even get the tier badges that you need. Okay? Now, some of y'all, you'll get 3 of the badges on tier 3, 4 of them that you need. Okay, so how you going to do that is you got to get them cored. But in even to be able to get 2 of them at a time, you need at least 20 badges in that category. If you want to start coring one at a time, then you need at least 15 badges in that category. I prefer, if you want to even be able to dunk good, 17. If you want to be able to shoot good, 17. That's the minimum, okay? So keep that in mind, that you'll even, when you make these tier 3 badges, or when you make these builds, that you'll even be able to get these tier 3 badges. Number 2 on the tips is make sure to do the VR games. Don't get lazy. If you really want to be good at this, who the hell doesn't need 5 badges? Okay? You get 5 badges for completing it. You get all kinds of other stuff. Do the VR games. And then every build you build after that will get those same 5 badges. But guess what? On your build number 2 or number 3, guess what? You'll be able to do the VR game again, and you'll get an extra 5 badges. So you get those extra badges every time you complete those games. So you'll get on all your badges after your first one. If you do it with your first build, you'll get those same 5 on the next one and the next one, okay, or whatever it may be. And then you can grind them again with that new guy, and that's 10 badges. So don't skip that. 10 badges makes a humongous change in the way your player plays. Number 3, make sure you have on the right animations. Check with me, other YouTubers, whatever you got to do, but make sure you got, if you're a dribbler, animations are huge. If you're a shooter that likes hop jumpers, spin jumpers, and stuff like that, setting those animations correctly are crucial. Make sure to use critical badges you need. For instance, this is number 4. Make sure to use the badges you need. For instance, on playmaking, if you're a dribble god, or a guy that wants to dribble a lot, you need quick first step as high as it can go on your build. You need hyperdrive as high as it can go on your build. And in my opinion, the same goes for killer combos. I know a lot of people think that killer combos don't help, but it really does speed up your dribble animations. Number 5, pick a good jump shot. Okay, I use the JT Thor on any of my builds that got below an 80. Okay, so that's one. I'm gonna make a build video on a guard and on my 6'8" that I have here. That is my dominant build that I always play with, is the 6'8" that you see on the screen. Okay, number 6, make sure you have a good teammate or teammates. If they're ass, you're going to play ass too. If they're great, you will play much better. Okay? We're only as strong as our weakest link. So if you have a horrible third, chances are it's going to make you play a little worse. Okay? When you play somebody that is a better player, you get better passes, and it frees you up, you know, to get better opportunities to shoot, to dunk, to do whatever you need to do. Number 7, on defense, when you're guarding a guard, don't play too far up on them, okay? Unless you're just playing a god build, which are about 1 player in every 30, okay? In that case, you want to ride their hip so you can eliminate one side that they're going, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you get that guard that goes left, right, okay, eliminate one side, so now you know that they can only go one way. Or they'll run into you, and boom, there's a bump steal. If you are a guard or a big, learn how to switch with each other on the inside. Meaning, if you're guarding a real quick guy and he burns around you to go to the rim, instead of chasing him down with your 70 block, or whatever your block is on your guard, run over to the defender that your big man, or your number 3 player with the higher block. Go over to his guy and let him come down to the paint and cut off your guy at the rim. He's the one with the higher block. He's the one with the higher interior. So he is the one that needs to be in that position. So learn how to switch high-low with your big or your second player on twos. Just learn how to switch with them. Okay? If you have a lower three-pointer, this is number 10. If you have a lower three-pointer, shoot the easy shots, okay? When I mean easy shots, I mean like your corner shots or your catch and shoots, you know? Those are much easier for you to shoot than, say, fades or off the dribble shots, okay? Number 11, if you're looking to rep up or earn a lot more VC, play the Pro-Am. You get 1,000 to 1,400 VC for each game of 21 compared to 400 at the ones and other places, okay? And you also get 3 times the rep at Pro-Am. I would say if you speak in terms of rep to time played, Pro-Am is even better than rec, okay? So play Pro-Am if you're trying to get that money up, if you're trying to get that VC up, you're trying to grind, whatever it is, levels or VC, go play Pro-Am. Get you a good Pro-Am team. It's really a lot of people, I think, that play this game don't know. Once you play so many games or win so many games, you'll be able to get amateur gold. Then you can design your court. You can design your team's jerseys. It's much funner. So check that out. Number 12, get those tier 3 badges cored. Fastest way is career. I know nobody wants to hear that. I know it's boring, but the fastest way to get those badges cored is career. So I personally am going to grind career until I get one of my tier 3 badges cored. That way it helps me to earn another one of my tier 3 badges. You can get them elsewhere, but it'll take you much longer than it will in the career, okay? Number 13. People ask me all the time, how did you get better at dribbling? How did you get better at shooting? I got better at the game and the most improved from coming right here to my court and playing against the AI. That helped me learn my dribble moves. That helped me learn how to fade the ball, step back shots, everything. So take the time and practice. When I was first starting off, I would come in here. I wouldn't necessarily do a shoot around, but I would come in here, even if it's the ball machine, and I would dribble and I would shoot at least 150 to 200 shots before I even went onto the court. And this eliminated a lot of bad shots in the game. Never just go right into a game and then go, why the hell can't I shoot? Well, you can't shoot because your muscle memory hasn't been locked in yet. Go to my court, lock in your muscle memory. Come out here, work on your dribble moves, you know, do your things, and then when you go out to the court, I know the timing's not quite the same, and in court it's a little bit harder to hit, but you do not know how much just this right here helps your game, okay? So, number 14, don't get distracted in comp games. It is a big part of a lot of player strategy to talk smack, to piss you off, to get you off your game. I've ran into guys who weren't great players at all, but they had a high win percentage because they're that good at talking shit. If you're sensitive to those kind of games, those kind of players, just stay out of game chat, okay? Just stay out of it. All it is a big distraction, and at the end of the day, you're arguing with a keyboard warrior, okay? So who cares? Number 15, just evolve. Play the game, figure out what you could do better, okay? What I always like to do is when I make a player, I play with him a while. I get him up to at least the 95, and if I see that there is something that I could have did better on the build, I'll go back and make another player. Okay, that's evolving. That's continually getting your guy more powerful and closer to how your play style is. Okay. Anyway, guys, I might have not numbered all them tips out, but that's 15 tips if you go back and count them. Stay tuned for more. I will be making a jump shot video and more. Until next time, please hit that like and that sub. Look, I need y'all. Y'all don't realize how awesome it is to get on here and realize that a lot of people has actually tuned in and watched this. It gives me drive. It pushes me to go. Until then, much love to all y'all for tuning in. Until next time, let's go, gang.